Do you have a list of leads you want to import into Agency MVP? Hey MVP members, it's Cassie, and I'm here to help you learn how to import a list of leads into MVP. Let's get started. First, we want to format our spreadsheet correctly. We need to make sure the top row contains the column headers. This is the title of the information in that column. The only information required to import is the first and last name, as well as the complete address, including street, city, state, and zip code. Everything else is optional to include. Please note that dates must be formatted in 2-digit month, 2-digit day, and 4-digit year. The file must be a CSV file. To do this, click File in the top left, click Save As, then in the box below the title of the spreadsheet, choose the CSV option from the drop-down, then click Save. Now that you have your spreadsheet ready to go, we can import. Click Import in the top right corner, then choose Import Leads from the drop-down menu. Now you'll select the CSV file we just saved. After that, you'll go to step 2. The lead source is important because it is part of what ranks the households. Next, you'll want to add in a marketing source. This will help you track your ROI. Type out the source you want and click Enter. This will create a new marketing source, or you can select one from the drop-down. When you import, it will automatically assign you as the owner. Remember, every household has one assigned owner in MVP, so it's important that you assign the correct owner to your import. Next, we need to map the columns. This is telling MVP which column on your spreadsheet contains which information. First is the name format. You will select the option in the dropdown that matches how the name is formatted on your spreadsheet, such as last, first. If they are in separate columns, make sure to select that option. In the example template we created, they are in separate columns, so we're going to select that option. Next, we'll need to tell MVP the titles of each of our columns. In the drop-down menu, you'll see the titles of each column, so you'll want to match them. In the first name drop-down, type name if that is what you titled it, and then when the correct title appears, choose that. In this case, we have titled it First Name 1. Now we'll repeat that for the last name as well. Type name to search for it, and then we'll select Last Name 1. We have included the 1 because we have 2 household members to import, and we need to know the difference between the 2 of them when we are mapping the columns. Next, we'll repeat these steps for the street by searching street, then we'll do it for city, then for state, and finally for zip code. After that, you'll continue filling in any other information you have about the household, like date of birth, phone numbers, emails, and home information. Below that section, you'll see where it says Household Members. If you have additional household members to import, click the plus sign, then on the right side, click Add New Member. You'll map the columns for this household member just like you did with the other one by choosing the name format and then selecting which column has that information. For this one, we have titled it First Name 2, as that is our second household member. All of their information will include the number 2 in the title. For example, DOB 2 and Gender 2. You'll click Add New Member button for each additional household member you wish to import. Next, we'll want to add in our vehicles. Click the plus sign next to vehicles, then click the Add New Vehicle button. From there, you're going to continue mapping the columns by filling in the year, make, model, and so on. We will repeat these steps for each vehicle as well. Finally, we can add in any quote information. Click the plus sign, then click Add New Quote. You can import both home or auto quotes. However, you can only import one auto competitor quote and one of your quotes. The same goes for home. You will need to choose one or the other from the drop-down menu. As with all the other sections, you'll continue to map the columns. When you're done, click Begin Import. This will take you to the Import History page. Now, it could take some time to import, so you can go do other things in MVP while you wait. When you're ready to go back and check the status, click Import in the top right and click Import History. It will say Processed on the left when it's done. Under the Imported column, it will tell you how many households were imported, and under the Failed column, it will tell you how many failed to import. The little I next to the imported will tell you how many new households were created. The little I next to the failed imports will tell you which row failed and why. You'll be able to then use that information to know what to update on your spreadsheet so you can import again. When they are imported, the leads are added to your Leads Call View page. Click the Leads funnel in the top left corner. The households will be on this list, but if you wish to locate the ones you just imported, you can always click on the box that says Filter by Marketing Sources and use the marketing source you added to locate them. So that is how you import a list of leads into MVP. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. We need to make sure the top row contains the column headers. This is the title of... Now you'll select the CS file we just saved. Did I say CS file?
Yeah, you did.
You will select the option in the drop-down that matches how the name is formatted on your spreadsheet. Please note that dates must be formatted in a 2-digit month, 2-digit